Haunted radio predictions. I never paid much attention to the old radio collecting dust in my basement. It was just another forgotten relic from my grandfather's era, tucked away with a collection of outdated memorabilia. But last Monday, as I was cleaning out some old boxes, I accidentally bumped the dial. The static crackled, and then a voice emerged, eerily familiar yet unsettlingly precise. "You're about to trip over that box," it said, and before I could process it, I stumbled, scattering papers everywhere. At first, I laughed it off as a creepy coincidence, but as the days passed, the radio's predictions grew more frequent and disturbingly accurate. It started small, predicting mundane things like what I would have for breakfast or who would call me next. But then, the voice began revealing secrets, thoughts I hadn't even vocalized. "You're planning to call Jennifer tonight," it announced one evening, moments after I had decided to reach out to an old friend I hadn't spoken to in years. It was as if the radio was plucking thoughts straight from my mind. Anxiety gnawed at me, but curiosity kept drawing me back to the basement, yearning to understand the Siri connection. The real horror began when the predictions turned sinister. "You'll break your arm," it stated flatly one afternoon. I scoffed, dismissing it as absurd, but later that day, I slipped on the wet bathroom floor. The pain was excruciating, and as I lay there, clutching my arm, the radio's voice echoed in my mind. The once comforting hum of the radio was now a harbinger of dread, each prediction a chilling prophecy I was powerless to prevent. Friends noticed my growing paranoia, but how could I explain that a voice from the past was dictating my future? Desperate, I tried to destroy the radio, smashing it with a hammer, but it remained unscathed, the voice unyielding. With each prediction, my life spiraled further out of control. "You'll lose someone you love," it whispered last night, and now, my heart races every time the phone rings. I live in constant terror, trapped in a twisted game with no rules, where an ancient machine holds my fate in its hands. The final prediction is yet to come, and I fear what it might reveal.